Peace and power, family. And we're back. Okay, so as I sit out in the hospital parking lot, I just figured I'd, sit and talk to y'all. I would say use every opportunity. But what's been on my mind? Let me just talk to y'all. Number one, I am 5 days in, y'all. 5 days in of not smoking weed, y'all. Yes. And let me clarify too, because for some, now, when I say not smoking weed, I mean not rolling up any ganja, not using any rellos, not literally. Also just using weed as a crutch. Now I will say I have had some leftover vapes that have been absolutely holding it down, y'all, because my gosh, as an avid smoker of 15 years, yes, that whole cold turkey is not for everybody. I do feel like it comes down to the level of self-control, the level of discipline, the intention of the person. And yeah, I can just say after 15 years, there's no cold turkey in it for me. I definitely needed to wean myself off. So I still feel good about it because, again, I have not purchased anything in 5 days. I've literally just been utilizing, again, the vapes that we've had left, and that has even been a wake-up call, y'all. I mean, my goodness, my sleep. I mean, literally, I'm coming off of maybe 4 hours of sleep from last night. Number one, just my patterns alone have drastically changed. I used to be a 9 p.m., 10 p.m.er, which gradually started changing with my husband and stuff when we moved in, because he's always been a night owl. So, it started changing to like that 11, late 10, 11 o'clock, give or take, if maybe 12 o'clock sometimes. But now, y'all, oh my goodness, I'd be lucky if I start getting sleepy after like 2 a.m. And I mean start getting sleepy. So this past night, tried to lay down at 2. Literally was tossing and turning, could not go to sleep. Decided to get up around 4:30 and just meditate, because I'm just like, spirit, source, yo, like, whoo, my goodness, like, what's going on here? So yeah, got up, meditated, did my shamalanga ding dong, and and then so did that until about 6:40. Went to try and lay back down after that, because normally it tires me out. And no, literally I was still up for another hour and some change. Literally hour and some change. So yeah, and then got up around at like 12 today. So that was my little story, y'all. But for all those who, like I said, I definitely have seen the benefits so far, internally, in my cognitive functioning and my focus, I'll say, and how I'm able to zone in with something and not get so caught up in all the extra stuff, because I do have ADHD, for all of those attention deficit hyperactive disorderers out there. Self-diagnosed, but yeah, like, so for me to just try and stay focused on one task at a time is typically hard. However, it has been easier, I will say, these last few days. I will say day 2, I woke up with more energy, for sure. Yeah, definitely woke up with more energy. And I'll say this, me just wanting to take this change, to start doing something better for myself, to literally stop using this crutch, this self-medicating crutch that I have used for so long. You know, it is definitely a curse, I feel like, for my bloodline and generations, with addictions. We definitely struggle with addictions in my family, even specifically my immediate family. And, you know, it's just like, yeah, a lot of the spirits, tarot readings and things I've been having with myself are telling me I have to get control of this now, or else, you know, my addictions will control me and consume me for the rest of my life. And I am the one to take accountability for that, because I am the one that put myself in those predicaments so many years ago. And now you fast forward and you have a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but I'm choosing to operate in the now. I'm choosing to do something different. When we say step out of my comfort zone. If ever we want to achieve anything of greatness, y'all, we have to step out of our comfort zone. Seriously. How can you achieve anything worthwhile if you aren't being challenged? If you literally aren't, you know, applying yourself, if you're not taking forth the action, the accountability to just be better, to do better. Perfect does not exist, y'all. Anyone who's sitting up around saying that, oh, you know, they're the perfect creme de la creme. Now, confidence is different. You know, self-confidence is definitely different than, let's just say, narcissism, which is kind of, you know, a level of dysfunction that is going around today. But the individuals who literally believe that nothing's wrong with them, that, you know, this is who I am, you're going to accept me as me, more power to you. But I'm just saying, y'all won't have access to me no more. I'm choosing self, baby. Choosing self. And what is my requirement? My healing journey, the requirement, because I am on this healing journey, I'm making everybody else step the fuck up as well. And look at it, take it as you want to, but if you are choosing to be around me, if you're choosing to, you know, still be involved in my life, and you're not healed, or you're not even trying to take the steps of healing, of clearing, of cleansing, of detoxing, of fasting, from all aspects, you name it, then no. Bye, Felicia. So you will not have access to me. No, I do not give you permission. And I say it loud and I say it proud with my smile and yellow teeth, y'all. Yes. You will not have access to me. And it feels good. It is a lightness I believe I can carry. And I will say this journey of healing as well, you can't do anything without the shadow work. And, you know, even let's delve into that a little bit, because a lot of people will delve into something or just say something. Oh, you know, you got to do your shadow work. You got to do your healing. You got to go inward. But they don't really tell you, not to say the steps, because everybody's different as far as the steps that they take, but they don't really go deeper into that. So what is shadow work? Shadow work is the inner work with ourselves. So it is typically what we have shunned away, what we have locked away, hidden away, forgotten, what we refuse to acknowledge, what we refuse to take accountability for, things that we might just push on everybody else. And look at the finger when you're pointing. How many fingers are pointing back at you? Unless you point like this. Unless you point like this. You point like this. But seriously though, like, Shadow work is doing that inner work of going deep and realizing all of those negative, nasty, ugly parts of yourself that need work. Simple and plain. For me, I will say that was attitude. The attitude that I'm giving other people and that energy. Because I'm an energy being, baby. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. Energy, frequency, vibration. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. Tap in, y'all. But for real, like, it is. Energy for me, I had to really just go inward with my personality. What was I giving off to people? My tone, I am a very direct and loud. I'm just gonna say it. This is what it is. I'm a loud talker. I grew up in a big family. Just 12 cousins alone. Just 12 cousins alone. So the loudest person obviously got to be heard. And I'm a pint-sized powerhouse, baby. 5 feet with the quickness. But yeah, and so that talking at people, being aggressive, and that was a big one too, talking at people. People don't like to be talked at. You can talk to them, but don't talk at them. Of course they're going to jump into the defensive. Like, come on now. But yes, judgmentalness as well. Something, working on my addictions. Something, I'm absolutely having to work on, and it's me. I'm the one that got myself to this predicament. It's nobody else. So it's going to take me. Yeah. Said, and what I mean, addictions, weed, food, using food as a coping mechanism, using food as medicine when really food is just fuel. Sugar. Ooh, that azúcar, baby. That sugar. Yes, absolutely. Sugar. Absolutely, Lord Jesus. Using that as a coping mechanism. And also in my past, thankfully, I will say that, just say I'll say it. Just say I know. But in my past, toxic men as well, I was attracted to it. Obviously, something that my energy of toxicity was attracting the toxicity in other men, and that is who I was attracting and who I was appealing to or going after as well. So it's so much, y'all. Like, there's levels to this. For every level, there is a new devil. Conjure Queen says that. Brother Yosef says that, and so many more. But for every level, there is a new devil, y'all. So level up. We're like Nipsey. Level up. Hey. Seriously, level up. And then even saying that too, what I'm seeing, I'm 33 young, baby. 33 young. So the level up that you start doing, I will definitely say that your family is going to be typically the first ones, family and friends. And if y'all are still, of the working class as well, co-workers and things too, but your family and friends and co-workers are always going to be the first ones to see how quickly you're moving, to see how you're growing, to see how you're excelling, to see how you're evolving. And what does that do? When someone is not evolving, when someone is not healing, when someone is not excelling or building, it makes them look stagnant. It makes them look stuck. And then, of course, what then happens? Now those individuals are looking at you a certain type of way because they have to obviously get with it or get lost or succumb to their own thoughts of, dag, I am stuck right now And I'm refusing to change, to evolve, to move on. Everything in this life has levels and cycles. That's a universal law. Law of cycles. Everything happens in cycles. Seasons. I mean, time. You think of it just being a child and growing up from your youth, from a teen to your 20s to now in your 30s. I honestly feel that, and there was a lot of validity to what the ancient Egyptians used to say, as far as you couldn't even be a teacher until you were in your 40s in those days, because of the life lessons that you have to experience and go through and come out of to be able to help somebody else through that. You have to have some life experience, baby. And not to say that you don't. Now, of course, for all of the Jezebel spirits out there that are just constantly combative, that just want to simply cipher energy, no, you don't have none. I do not give you access to me. Bye-bye. This isn't for you. This is for the individuals who, they trying to, I'm just like, did I lose it? It's okay. It's okay. Well, it's okay. Well, we were talking about cycles and how, yes. In your 30s, yes, I mean, you've dealt with some stuff and older and 40s and 50s and up. And it's not to say, that's what I was saying. Okay, boom, we got it. It's not to say individuals that are younger, don't go through life experiences either. No, that's not what I'm saying. Everybody has shit. That is the requirement to come to this plane of existence, especially if you are one of sources chosen. You are meant to go through something, especially if you're a healer. That's a whole nother subject, baby. If you are a healer or a shaman or something of that nature, you are absolutely going to go through some shit. And typically it is going to be childhood and growing and as you age and get older, because that is just the life cycle we chose. We chose all of this before coming here, y'all. I said this before too, but and seriously, I'm just letting my mind kind of run wild here, because they do say you have to have a mind of a child. That is the secret, y'all. Having the mind of a child. When you think about a child, that innocence, number one, they're completely honest. They don't know what it is to lie yet. It's not until they get around people, places, and circumstances that test them or that trigger them or that give them trauma that cause them now to have to lie. But kids in general are they're honest. They say what they mean. They do not hold grudges. Like I said, it's not from a place of spite. They just say it. They say what they mean. And it's like, yeah, let's get past it. It's coming from a place of awareness or a place of love or perspective, but and they just have this inner joy. Talk about jumping in the puddles in your new shoes on a rainy day. Like, this, just the joy of being a child, the joy of life, everything. We just have gotten lost, man. We've gotten lost along the way. For real. But yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, this healing thing, it is not for the faint of hearts. It is not for the weak, y'all. Healing, clearing, cleansing, fasting, detoxing. It is not for the weak, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. But like I said, I can say I'm 5 days into at least the detoxing from, the ganja. And also with my diet as well. I don't like to use that word, but what I'm intaking, I'm pretty much eating, if maybe twice a day now. I have one major meal, which is anytime between like 4 p.m. Through about like 7. That's normally when I'm having my last meal. And then I might have something to break my fast. So piece of fruit, something very, very, very light or something. But other than that, y'all, and water. Infused water too. That's the thing. See, we sitting around here, we got it wrong, y'all. We sitting around here drinking this empty water. The water is empty. No wonder you can't keep from going to the bathroom, because there's nothing in it. There's no main nutrients in it. So all the water I have been drinking, my 3 things. So I have a jug, which sadly I didn't even get to bring with me today because we were kind of rushing out the house. But nonetheless, my jug is just 25 ounces that I fill up 3 times a day. Boom, already that's my 75 ounces. My one time I'm filling it up is with chlorophyll, and then I'll put maybe some lemon in there. When I fill it up again, it will have cloves and like some cinnamon. And then when I fill it up again, it might just have lemon or, something, or orange peel or something. But it's infused with something. And that is what H3O, in a sense. Like, that is now nutritious, hydration that your body is actually utilizing for all of its functions and organs and, and different things and processes. So, yeah, it's going to stay in you longer. You're not going to have to use the bathroom like that. But what I'm definitely also finding too, y'all, all these times that we feeling the need to snack, to, oh, I need something sweet. Oh, I need something salty. Oh, I need something crunchy. Nah, beef. Number 1, that's parasites, probably. It's probably parasites. And number 2, that's literally you just using food as a coping mechanism. Food is the number 1 coping mechanism used in the world, because it's the most easily accessible. And, it's something, because snacking, I was a heavy snacker. Heavy snacker. You think about it, when applying just to nature, to animals, to, reptiles, to insects and species, nothing else snacks. Nothing else snacks, y'all. They simply are hungry. There's a physical hunger, which is natural. So they, again, replenish or sustain themselves. They make sure they get something to eat when they feel hungry, and then that's that. They're not trying to store up and stock up unless it's, winter or, cold season or whatever. But no, they don't have refrigerators and storage devices and stuff to hold stuff for weeks and stuff at a time. Like, no, like, oh my goodness, we are just so, but I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stay on track here. But yeah, y'all, it's time. Like, it is time to step the fuck up when it comes to our health, when it comes to ourselves, when it comes to our accountability as a people. I'm always talking about my people. One thing I will definitely say with my people, we are so content with being this way. Not all of us. Now, of course, not all of us. That's never the case. But a big majority of us are so content with being just unhealthy, malnourished, uneducated, literally just go along to get along. We have a sheeple mentality. We're not people, we're sheeple. It's a sheep mentality. You follow the herd, even with social media and when TikTok and all these other things came out and people were just doing dances or the same thing. Like, it's literally a compilation of 20, 30 different people doing the same thing. What are you proving? That you could be a follower? Nah, nah. We are magnetism, especially the black feminine. Oh my goodness. The yin, that yin energy, feminine. That yin energy. Oh my goodness. I will say it's something about it. I love it. And I love being in this soft girl era. My soft woman area. That shit is unmatched. It's unmatched. It's beautiful. And here I am, born in Atlanta, raised in Baltimore. Y'all know the women coming from Baltimore. We're rough. We're a little rough around the edges. It is what it is. I can't even sit up here and try and play sweet and have this low, soft-spoken voice and, and love and light and peace and, no, I'm sorry. It's peace and power for sure, baby. But I can't, that's not me. That's not me. And for some, it is perfect. It works for more power to you, baby. But that's not me. No, not XX Danny Alchemy over here. No. And also XX Alchemy on YouTube. Follow my YouTube channel, y'all. Follow my YouTube channel. Subscribe for the shenanigans. But yeah. Ooh, I'm getting a little hot. And make it hot. Seriously, y'all. The sun's out today. I'm so happy for that. So excited for that. Yes, it feels good. It feels good. Regardless of me cramping and all that other stuff. So JB in day one of the cycle. But yeah. It feels good, y'all. It's time. It's time. It's time for us to walk in our power. It is time for us to stop playing small. That's one thing too I'm coming to realize with myself, with all my talents, with all my gifts and skills that I have just locked away for decades because of, like I said, not wanting to overshine somebody, not wanting to shine bright like a diamond, just being so willing to, again, play small and no more, baby. So y'all gonna get tired of seeing me this season. Oh, y'all gonna be tired of me. But it's okay. It's okay, baby. Because I'm here for it. I hope you are too. Pineapple hair and everything. Yes, baby. But I'm excited for this journey to come. I'm excited just to see myself on the other side of this. Again, this is only 5 days in. So I'm very excited to see what's it gonna be. Cause I can't pretend no more, y'all. I can't pretend no more. Like, it is time for us to walk in our power, and it's going to start with us being uncomfortable. Simple and plain. Moral of the story, you gotta be uncomfortable if ever you are going to make it to the next level, the next step. If ever you're going to aspire to be better, to be greater, you got to challenge yourself, and it's worth it. What? Pressure builds diamonds? What? Roses that grew from concrete? What? You cannot break our spirit. You cannot break our spirit as a people. I feel like literally that is what society has proven to you. No matter what we are going through, this is why people say we're the chosen ones. If you want to talk about that, because I don't like to preach that separation. But for real, I mean, there's literally something about us that is unmatched. It's just magical. Did you know that only 2% of our DNA has actually been decoded? I'll say it again for those in the back. Only 2%. Hold up. Hear me. Okay. Only 2%, y'all, of our DNA has been actually decoded by like scientists and individuals. So anytime we've gotten all this research and information about DNA, it's only been about 2% of what they were able to decode, which means 98% of our DNA is extraterrestrial, y'all. It's spirit, y'all. It's ancestral. They can't decode it. And the craziest part, this just shows how backwards this world is. They call the 98% of our DNA junk DNA. That's the junk. But the 2% that you were able to decode, that's the real stuff. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. But I ain't here for long. I'm just here for a good time. Not a long time. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. You know, stay up, stay positive, be bold, be beautiful, love yourself, love life, stand firm, you know, talk that sass, and do all the things that you are meant to do, y'all, because this is reset for sure. This is reset. And if you're not getting with it, you will get lost and you will get left behind. That's inevitable. So, peace and power. Until next time, family. Love y'all.